Hey everybody, today I am going to start my page with these 3 photographs, and they're photographs that I took when I was decorating my house yesterday. One of them just a photograph I really liked how it turned out, of a glance at a wreath around my garage, and also the greenery at my front door here. This is just an inside shot, and I was showing my mom this because this is actually her nativity set that has a family story. And then this is really kind of the mess. This is, you know, taking things down before things are decorated. So this is like a before shot from a little bit further back, and then this one. So that's what I'm going to start out with, but I want to show you something else. I took these 2 photos as well yesterday. This one definitely has a whole story behind it. And so I am actually, since I'm not going to use it today, I'm going to save this one to use on a day to tell another story. So tell this story. So on a day that I'm working a lot, and if I don't take a picture of anything else, I'm going to tell this story, and it has something to do with holiday music. And then I just took this one of a cute little corner in the house. So just again, if I do things like this and I have photographs I don't use, I either don't print them or I print them and I save them, just, you know, because like this for me is not necessarily about everything on every day. It's more about the whole holiday and the experience of it and what was going on this particular year for me. So I'm going to save those and I'll come back to them. So just kind of keep that in mind when you're doing this, that it doesn't, you know, at first I made sure that it was every day, and then I kind of let go of that years ago. I think I've said that this is my 10th year of doing this. So here's yesterday's page, and I already know I really kind of want that photograph there, and I think that one's going to look best there. So I have my 3 photographs here, and then I'll need a journaling card up here or something. So we're going to go back again to those journaling cards from yesterday that you saw. And I might grab, I have some puffy stickers. I think I'll grab those because I haven't used those yet. And we'll see what happens. Okay, so I also think I had said to you, I'm going to be careful about how I do this, that I oftentimes will just back my 2 photographs on each other and then cut them to fit, because like this, the one from today is a little bit bigger than the other one, so I'm going to trim it down. And what I can do if I want to, and I'm going to need to trim it just a little bit more, that's how this always goes, you trim and you trim and you trim, is I can also just glue them together so that they stay in the pocket together, which is what I'm going to do in this particular case. Just throw a little ATG in between here, and then there. Okay, so there's that one for today. And I'm going to do the same thing. Look at this one, from yesterday, and this is the journaling card that's behind this one. So really, I'm probably not going to want to trim that journaling card down. Yeah, but I will just sort of glue it so it doesn't shift too much. And then this one from yesterday, I'm having to reach around the back. And I like to work with my page kind of in front of me because that reminds me a little bit of what I need to do here. This one fits pretty well, so I'm not going to worry. But, you know, if there's a little bit of a white shadow, I don't worry so much. Now, the one thing is as I just glued these down, like yesterday I stapled. If I would decide to staple, I'm going to have to take them apart. And then I just looked at this. I need to make sure this goes from, I don't want to cut the top off on the photograph from today, because it's my address number, and in the future it will remind me of this year where I lived in this place, you know, years down the road. I've moved often enough that it's kind of cool to see how the places I've lived have changed, and you know, all those kinds of things as I've done that. So okay, so there's those pieces. Now I'll take a look and see what we could use here. So this highlights would be nice. I kind of like that. I have this So Very Merry and Bright, which is kind of cute, but I'm not sure I love the pink in there. I have this little Fa La 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 La, but I think I'll save this. I want some more journaling room so I can talk about that. At another time. And let's see. Let's check and see. Sometimes I spend a lot of time on this step, and sometimes I just run through it really quick. Kind of depends on what's happening or how, you know, quickly I feel that I connect to something. And, you know, this is all about, for me, it's all about having fun. So, you know, I don't really care. Now, I do kind of like, I think I like that. That's kind of nice. This is a cute one. I've seen people do like little puffy stickers across. These are all double-sided. Unlike the years before, they now come double-sided. So, you know, I could do this little wreath here, considering that, you know, there's a wreath below that. That might be a good one. On the tree, this brings me joy. Kind of like that, because I think I said this yesterday, that my word for the year is joy. And I like bringing that in sort of at this early date in the process. I just realized you need to trim this down a little bit on this side. Okay. So I really like that idea. Now I'm going to grab this and just see. Okay, so there's not a lot of room to trim this at the bottom. Plus I'll probably want to use it. So I'm going to grab this. Ooh, that was loud, sorry. I've been decorating a Christmas tree today, and you will see that story tomorrow, because I had forgotten, my Christmas tree was 12 years old, and I had forgotten that by the end of the season, last season, an entire string of lights second string of lights had gone out on it. I had kind of fudged it before, and so I just decided it was time for a new tree. So I went to start decorating, and I had to stop and go buy a tree, which actually I found a really nice one for a not bad price, which I was very happy about, you know, considering the time of year. Okay, so I just took some bits and pieces out. This is from October Afternoon, and realized, you know, this is a very white card, and these are not very white. So those would probably not be the best things to use on this. I think this is a very sort of old-fashioned, traditional looking thing, so I'm not going to use that. I could use some of these words on here, like celebrate, or here's season's greeting, cheer, shine. I think I'm going to wait, though, on those. I'm not seeing anything in there that's screaming use me. Now I'm going to go back to the pack of the die cuts that actually belong to the collection that this is from. That's Elle's Studio 'Tis the Season, which is this year's holiday collection. And I'm going to just go through and see if there's anything here. Like, I love this love here, but I'm not sure. I think it would get in the way of the photograph there. I see let's see, the remember this. I kind of like that on there, so that's good. Now, the other thing that I didn't do yesterday, I think I might do today, is yesterday I didn't glue anything to the outsides of the pockets. And I like to do that on occasion just to give it a different dimension and a different kind of look. So the other thing I could do, this is, okay, let's see. I kind of like that Hello Christmas on here as well. And then I could do my number, and if I can find a white sticker, I could do my 2 there. Okay, so that's what we're gonna, I think this is what I'm going to do, is I'm going to put these in here. When you do this, you obviously want to do it with the pieces in the pockets so that you get it in the right spot. So I'm just going to pop this down here because this is a more blank space to this whole kind of the whole theme here. All right, let me see if I can find my white letters. And I may not have included them in my little basket here. So sorry, it's going to take me a minute here. I guess I should confess now I have too many supplies if you haven't figured that out already. Far too many, but that's okay. I enjoy it. Enjoy scrapbooking very much, and I'm happy with it. Okay, I'm looking right now through my Jelly Bean Soup Alpha Beans because I could have sworn I had a white version. These are the Alpha Beans. Okay, it doesn't look like I have any. So I am wondering if I included it and I forgot. Let's see, here's a cream, but that we don't want to use. And I was thinking flat letter sticker here, but maybe that's not going to work because I can't find what I want here. I might have to go to just my white letter stickers because, oh, there they are. Okay, I thought I had one. Okay, so then I think just to do something different on this, and I could probably get away with a larger 2 there. Okay, so now that's making me rethink using these, and maybe what I do want to do is go to something larger with a little more dimension. So I'll be right back. Ooh, I found something I'd forgotten I own. I own all these numbers here. Now, this may be too big, but I'm going to try it since I've got them. Yeah, I think that's too big. If I put it maybe here, I think that could have worked, but I'm going to hang on to these though. I totally forgot about these. I don't know why I ever bought these, but I did. And I don't use numbers all that often, so if I have the opportunity to do it, I'm going to take it. And let's see, this is kind of fun. It's kind of a glittery number, and this seems like this might be a nice size here. Yes, I like that. So we're going to pop this one back here, and I think I'm going to put all of these on the outside. I don't, you know, sometimes I'll put it on the inside, the outside, whatever. And I'm going to pop this one in here as well. Okay. Oops, went in the wrong pocket. Remember that when you flip them over, you have to flip the whole thing over. Okay. So got that in. I'm just going to pop the 2 right on there. And then take the ATG so I can get the ATG on the back of here. It says Hello Christmas. And there's nothing, you know, it's the mess here. It's nothing all that important. I'm going to journal on the bottom of that, but I'm thinking I might like to have a little bit of dimension or something on this card here. And I could do that. I think like a little something right there looks good. And I'm thinking a heart. I have a couple of different kinds I can use here. So I'll grab those. So now you're seeing how, you know, I have a little bit more, so I did these, oh, and I could do a star as well. Like, that's cute. I think the heart's a little big, but I think I like that, this little star there. And I could use all three of these just to get a little dimension in there, and that's how that looks all together. So I think it's cute. I really, really like it. I just discovered something bad about gluing this down is there's a staple under here, so that's going to make it a little bit more difficult for me to write, but that's okay. And I could, if I wanted to, like do something on that too. That probably would be a little tough because of the dimension there, but you know what, maybe we'll just leave that as it is. I like the way that looks. So I am really done for today, other than the journaling piece of this, which I said I'm not gonna, you know, I'll do that off camera and then I'll take a photo so you can see it at the end. That's how quick these can go. Hope you guys are all well, and we'll see you again tomorrow.